the church of tomorrow depends so much on what we do today. And so we have to give, both by our word and by our example, to these men and women who are going to be serving the church as leaders. We have to give them everything that's necessary so that they can be a dynamic presence for the world and lead people closer to Jesus. Well, there are 4 pillars, and they're based on all forms of formation to grow in the Christian life. First pillar is the human pillar, and this means our men, they're called to serve the people of God. So they have to be real, authentic men, able to hit the ground running, and in order to do that, they have to be balanced and mature and ready to understand all of those challenges that people face in their daily lives. The intellectual pillar, well, that's an obvious one because they have to have the tools for the trade. They begin with a foundation in philosophy to help form the mind for those studies in theology that are so important to instruct. We have to be aware of the signs of the times and take the message of the gospel and put it in a language that people will not only understand, but they can make their own. Well, we're spiritual, which is kind of, how would you say, the heart of it all. They have to grow in holiness. If they're going to preach and teach and sanctify, the only way you can help people become holy is by mirroring that love of Christ to others. And that means growing in holiness. And so there's an intensive program here to help our men be good, holy priests who will help their people be holy. Pastoral. Holiness isn't just for ourselves. Just as the Lord calls, we're called to help bring others to heaven. That's what all of our call is. And so it's pastoral charity. So we have to take what we've learned and translate that into love. We just have to bring that love to people who are in need of that love. I had never expected to be working in the seminary, but this reminds me every day of what it was like when I first said yes to the Lord, because you see it on the faces of these men and women who are wanting to be of service. And it rejuvenates, it gives you a great energy and enthusiasm, and it makes you want to thank God that it keeps you young. A certain spirit that it gives you to want to do more. Well, I think it has a lot to do with the energy and the enthusiasm of the men that come in, and it's really the Spirit of the Lord.